Well, she just made another GoFundMe. Go figure. And this one seems to be the most, what are the words? Manipulative, not divisive, devious. Yes, devious one she's done yet. And I'll be going through the actual GoFundMe itself, the posts leading up to the GoFundMe, and also a comment in one of her latest TikToks where she states confidently that she will continue to make more. If this one fails, she will continue to make another one. Let's go. Okay, so on April 2nd, like on her stories, because like if she doesn't go live, I will check her stories in case if there's anything interesting. And on her stories, it read, "Sorry guys, I won't be able to go live tonight. I don't know when I'll be back live." It means that the shelter is clamping down harder on her for going live or doing any kind of TikTok activities. What could have prompted this? I'm gonna take a guess and say that this video where like someone is driving and sees her in the streets filming a TikTok, I'm guessing the shelter saw this and was like, okay, you're too much of a liability. You're not doing TikTok, period, as long as you're staying here. So I'm guessing after the shelter was like, no more TikTok, no more social media, she was like, okay, fuck it. Set up the GoFundMe now. And she set up this GoFundMe for $4,000. And this might be her most deceptive GoFundMe yet. Now I'll get to the GoFundMe itself in another section. Right now I just want to go through all of her like her Instagram stories. She makes a post about how she's not even looking for concert tickets, but like she's getting like scams for concert tickets. I don't know why you're bringing that up when you're busy trying to start this GoFundMe for allegedly to bury your brother, but okay. Now this one story post follows after the one where she said she couldn't go live. "No one knows how scary it is. I'm afraid to lose all my brother's stuff in storage. I can't go live for a while. That means I won't be able to make the money for my bills. People think harassing and trying to dox someone is funny, but it's not." I'm guessing some people are like really close to figuring out where she is, and the shelter is taking notice and is being like, hey, stop going live. People are searching for you, and we don't want to be caught up in whatever you're involved with. So the shelter is basically putting her on child lock, which I feel like they should have done that as soon as she got there because she was always going live in the common room, which I'm guessing is why she left to be in her own room because she probably was causing problems for the other people at the shelter. But now they're just like, no more. Don't even go outside to do it because they'll just find you there. So I'm guessing the recent like Tophiachu sighting where she was outside in that red dress and slippers was like enough for the shelter to go, nope, they already know, they found where you're standing so they could possibly find where the shelter is. So they're like, no more. Also, I don't buy the whole I'm scared to lose my brother's stuff in storage when instead of like saving your money for the storage, like you are buying a bunch of Temu crap and a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff at that one event, instead of like saving your money to like, I don't know, save up for a place, you were like, nope, let me go buy all this useless crap that just fills like the deep void in your heart. And I think this is like the final one where she goes, "So this is frustrating. I have proof that CVRC, what they paid was not to bury him. It cost about 12K altogether. So they only paid up to 6K. That was only for a service before cremation, the cremation, and the urn, and the cards to hand out, and the casket. It only paid 6K plus there was nothing left over a service and burial and headstone. I might add that an additional 6,120 for, so let not lie and call my GoFundMe a scam. I have emailed receipts." Okay, my reading is ass, but I blame Tophia. She don't know how to do her grammar properly. So basically she's saying that CVRC covered the funeral, the casket, and all those, but they didn't pay for the burial, which I could see them not paying for the burial because like the person's already been cremated, so why would you need to bury the person? Like this might be something I'm unfamiliar with because like whenever you cremate someone, you either keep the ashes or you spread the ashes. Burying the ashes, I don't know, I don't really see the need to bury the ashes. Also, another thing, is like if she does have like the receipts, she does have like that would prove that what she's saying is true, that they paid only like for like the funeral services and stuff, but not for the burial. Like, and I think that's it for like the stories. Rest of them were just like unrelated music stuff and music that she's listening to. So now we're actually going to get to the GoFundMe itself. And the GoFundMe is called Help Our Family Heal After Tragedy. That's the title. On March 1st, our family faced a tragedy we could have never imagined. My brother's life was taken during a carjacking. My mom was shot in the face and I barely escaped as the car was taken. Our world was shattered in an instant. My brother was deeply loved and touched so many lives with his kindness and spirit. Now we struggle to lay him to rest. We're also trying to find safety and stability again. Our dream is to buy a house where our family can finally feel safe and begin to heal. We humbly ask for your support to help cover the funeral costs and burial costs. And to help us take the next step forward, take the next step towards a secure place to live. We also need help with We also need help with 4 months payments of bills. Any amount helps more than words can say. Okay, I stumbled at the end there, but what do you mean 4 months of bills? Okay, let's go through this again, but with a fine-tooth comb. Now, March 11th. Just saying March 1st makes it seem like it happened last month, like 2026 last month, when really she should have said 2025. I think this is just to like basically confuse people who don't know her into thinking that this tragedy happened recently, instead of it happening like last year. And another thing she left out, which I didn't find out, I found out from this YouTuber here when he made his video about this, that at no point does Tophia mention her brother's name, which could lead to people searching up the name, seeing when he died, and realizing, oh, this tragedy happened last year, not recently. So Tophia's trying to do some like very heavy manipulation in this one. In addition to hiding some information about when her brother was killed, she lies by saying that she needs help for the funeral. The funeral already happened. The service has already been happened. The only thing that hasn't been paid for was the burial, which, yes, she could ask for the burial, but again, he's already been cremated, so I don't see like the immediate need to bury him like right now. If you're so worried about him potentially being stolen because you're homeless and you could just like leave him at a shelter, and someone at the shelter who's possibly crazy could just steal your brother's ashes, just give your brother's ashes to one of your family members. Because from everything I've seen and heard about the way you talk with your family, it seems like they have a problem with you specifically, and they might have liked your brother more than you, so they would have kept his ashes safe. So what I suggest, get those ashes and give them to a family member and focus on improving your own situation before you even think about burying him. And also, what is this 4 months of bills that she needs to pay? Because the only bills I could think of that she needs to pay off is one, the $1,000 cell phone bill, which I don't even know how you get a bill that high for a cell phone. And two, the storage, which is really weird because Tophia always says, oh, I'm paying for the storage, I'm paying for this phone bill. But judging by this statement, she hasn't been paying it, and I can only imagine where that money is going instead of to these bills. And as of right now, I think 2 days after this thing has been made, it has made a grand total of $5. I hope it stays at $5 because she does not deserve a cent. Needless to say, report this GoFundMe because she is clearly not going to use this money for its intended purposes. Like, even if by some unholy miracle she gets this money, we know it's going to go buy clothes, buy fast food, buy more trinkets, and barely anything for Marie and barely anything to bury her brother, because we've seen what she does when she has money. She always thinks about herself, never others, only ever herself. And the thing is, even if she does get the money, it'll run out. She has shown that she will not work for a cent. So once this money dries up, she'll be back at square one and will probably start another GoFundMe. And as you can see here, a commenter in one of her latest like TikToks where she's trying to thirst trap and failing epically. A commenter comments that, hey, you made a fourth GoFundMe. And she goes, and why do you care? I'll make as many as I want. You or no one can stop me. It's not that serious, weirdo. Again, you are asking people to give you their hard-earned money. because you are too lazy to do anything to get your own money. Cease. Yeah, and that's about it for Tophia at the beginning of April. What a fool she is. This is not gonna succeed. It's gonna end up like the last one where like it gets shut down. And if you see this thing, report it. Straight up report it. It's not gonna go to what she says it is. It's only ever gonna be wasted. And she'll just keep making GoFundMe's again and again and again and again until GoFundMe either bans her or by some, I don't know, divine intervention, she actually decides to grow up and face reality. That's it. See ya. So, what that's where the original video ended. As I was busy editing, I went to the page to kind of, when I said I was going to go like inspect more and find through the whole thing, I went to go to the page, and when I went to the page, I found this. It's already gone. I can't believe it. This one lasted 2 days. Now, either GoFundMe took it down or she took it down herself. If she took it down herself, she could spin the whole thing as, haha, I made an April Fool's jokes and you guys all fell for it, which is really childish and wouldn't be that funny and would just show how pathetic Tophia is anyway. But hey, if she legitimately wanted to create a GoFundMe and it failed, it's a win. It's a fucking win. W's to everyone who reported it, and yeah, this is the actual end of the video. Bye.